Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Perdue Boilermakers, taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Commodores will boot it away to start the game. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Perdue's offense will get first crack at it today. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. To the air, it's Baker. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unleashes one deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Commodores' offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. After 45 on his way. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Commodores have taken it inside the 20. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Kennedy. He makes a grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give to the back. Fights off a defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover.
He's got it inside the 25. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They thought they had the lead, and the flag breaks their heart, and now they'll have to try it again. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He's got the tight end. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Defense might bring the house here. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tyree. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space. They like to throw to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Wide receiver going in motion. They just keep firing. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Perdue! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Off the RPO, complete. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Up-tempo for the offense. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. He'll throw it. Grab near the sticks, it's Madden. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
And he's going to bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Perdue offense heads back out to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Nicholson. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off play action on first down. Looking left. With the catch, it's Nicholson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads it left. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. The field goal is good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over UTSA. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Wilson on the carry. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards so much.
He's loose on the left, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Commodores!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the scoop.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To the air, it's Baker. Got it in the middle, it's Tyree. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Tyree. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Man, you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires to the middle. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
The Boilermakers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Makes the grab. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. Defense looks as if it's coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Boilermakers will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
To the ground with the back. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Floating away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Hit as he throws. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. It is perfect. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the returner will be knocked down. The Perdue offense heads back out to the field. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Baker. Finds his big tight end. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Kennedy. Touchdown, Vandy! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete out of the backfield. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Quickly complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hard running there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Doors!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass, it's Baker. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Open space at the 25. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls it on the bootleg fake. That's caught. It's Nicholson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Perdue!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He'll try to pop the draw. He has the first and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Leads it with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Perdue offense heads back out to the field. Dropping back, it's Baker. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. That's reeled in, it's Tyree. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Nicholson. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Vanderbilt has it back. Out to go on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it.
There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. Let's see if he settles down. So now it's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And that ball was not well struck. Somehow it got just enough to get it inside the left upright, just over the crossbar. And now the lead's extended a little further. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nicholson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Complete to the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Tyree. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. And they spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do